Greetings, everyone, and welcome to a short special edition episode of Histories of Hymns, Stories of Songs. You may notice I'm sporting a bit of a different look today. No, it's not Amish Appreciation Day. It's Abraham Lincoln's birthday, February 12th. So to celebrate the 16th President of the United States, I decided to do a quick video into him for you. I'm not going to touch on the biographical details of Abraham Lincoln, the man, just a bit of his iconic beard's biography. And then I will sing the Battle Hymn of the Republic, which became somewhat of an anthem for the Union Army in the Civil War, but would eventually become a patriotic hymn after the war for the country as a whole. And when you think of Abraham Lincoln, you can't help but think of his stylish top hat and chin-strap beard. But he actually didn't start growing the beard until after he won the presidential election in 1860. Throughout his career, Lincoln's opponents would often mock his appearance, as he had a prematurely wrinkled face, a long neck, and towered over his contemporaries. At 6'4", he remains the tallest president in American history. A newspaper in Houston described him as the leanest, lankiest, most ungainly mass of legs, arms, and hatchet face ever strung upon a single frame. Wasn't that nice? But just before the elections of 1860, an 11-year-old girl named Grace Bedell received a poster of Lincoln from her father, who had brought it home from a county fair. After hearing some classmates poking fun at his appearance, she decided to write the presidential candidate a letter. In part of it, she said, "I have yet got 4 brothers, and part of them will vote for you anyway, and if you let your whiskers grow, I will try and get the rest of them to vote for you. You would look a great deal better, for your face is so thin. All the ladies like whiskers, and they would tease their husbands to vote for you, and then you would be president." At first, Lincoln didn't seem keen on the idea, as he generally laughed at those who criticized his looks. He even had a history of engaging in self-deprecating humor about it. During a debate in 1858, when opponent Stephen Douglas called him two-faced, Lincoln retorted, "If I had another face, do you think I'd wear this one?" But he took the time to write back to young Grace. He wrote, "As to the whiskers, having never worn any, do you not think people would call it a piece of silly affection if I were to begin wearing them now?" But Grace's suggestion must have eventually won him over, for soon after he won the election, he told his barber that he wanted to let his whiskers grow. This decision also gave him the distinction of being the United States' first fully bearded president. On his train ride to his inauguration, now fully bearded, Lincoln made a stop in Grace's hometown of Westfield, New York, and asked for the girl by name. After a brief commotion, Grace and her father fought through the crowd. Lincoln climbed down and sat with her on the edge of the station platform. "Gracie," he said, "look at my whiskers. I've been growing them for you." Then he kissed her and talked to her for a few more minutes. Most people seemed to approve of his new look, but one notable man did not, at least not at first. This man produced a lithograph of Abraham Lincoln in 1860 while he was still clean-shaven. Lincoln's beard had rendered the inventory of lithographs out of date and utterly useless. The man's business was in serious jeopardy, but then he produced a board game called The Checkered Game of Life. This became the first in a long line of successes and made the man a household name. His name was Milton Bradley. So, if not for Abraham Lincoln growing his beard, Milton Bradley's board game career might not have happened.
Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He hath loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching in the evening dews and damps. I can read his righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching on. He has sounded forth the trumpet that shall never call retreat. He is sifting out the hearts of all before his judgment seat. Oh, be swift, my soul, to answer him. Be jubilant, my feet. Our God is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. In the beauty of the lilies, Christ was born across the sea, with a glory in his bosom that transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy, let us live to make men free, while God is marching on and on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on, marching on.
Thank you so much for watching and listening. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like or a comment, and if there's a hymn that you would like featured in a future video, please let me know that in the comments. Thank you again. Enjoy Lincoln's birthday, happy Valentine's Day, happy President's Day, and God bless.